H. The sound for letter H
is it doesn't exist. There's no sound. So let's learn how to read in Spanish together. Let me tell you that there's two different ways of syllables combination in Spanish. What? Yes. So we have the easiest one consonant, one vowel. We call it direct syllables, like sílabas directas. Okay, and then we have the other combination that is two consonants like this and one vowel, and we call them sílabas trabadas. Ooh, okay, let's start with the easiest one. Let's do it with letter B. The sound is B, B, B. Okay, so B, A, ba, B, E, B, B, I, B, B, I, B, B, O, bo, B, O, bo, B, U, bu, B, U, bu. Good. Now let's do it with letter C. The sound for C is or it could be as well. Okay, so if we have C, A, K, C, E, C, C, E, C, C, I, C, C, I, C, C, O, Co, C, O, Co. Okay, and finally, C, U, Q, C, U, Q. Muy bien. Now let's do it with letter D. The sound for letter D is going to be d, 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 d. Okay, so if we have D, A, da, D, E, D, E, D, I, D, D, I, D, D, O, do, D, O, do, D, U, do, D, U, do. Muy bien. Now let's do it with letter F. The sound is okay, so if we have F, A, fa, F, E, fe, F, I, fi, F, O, fo, F, U, fu, F, U, fu, and that's it. Now let's do it with G, letter G. The sound for G could be or as well could be okay, so let's see if we have G, A, ga, G, A, ga, G, E, G, G, E, G, G, I, G, G, I, G, G, O, go, G, O, go, G, U, gu, G, U, gu. Okay, and then we need to add U in the middle to make the sound G and G, like this. G, U, E, G, G, U, E, G, G, U, I, G, 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 U, I, G, G, G. Okay, so don't forget. Let's do it with the letter
H. The sound for letter H
is it doesn't exist. There's no sound. So H-A is going to be A, H-A, A, H-E-E, H-E-E, H-I-I, H-O-O, H-U-U, H-U-U. Muy bien. Continue with letter J. J has the sound. Okay, so if we have J-A-J, J-A-J, J-E-G, J-E-G, J-I-G, J-I-G, J-O-J, J-O-J, and finally J-U-J. Muy bien. Let's continue with letter K. It's going to sound all the time as so if we have K-A-K, K-A-K, K-E-K, K-E-K, Ka, I, ki. Ka, o, ko. Ka, u, ku. Ka, u, ku. Muy bien. And now, letter L. L. The sound for letter L is going to be L. Okay, so L, A, la. L, A, la. L, L. L, I, li. L, O, lo. L, U, lu. L, U, lu. And that's it. Muy bien. And then we have letter double L. In Spanish is letter ella. The sound for letter ella is going to be J. So if we see ella, a, ja, ella, a, ja, ella, 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 I, ji, ella, o, jo, ella, u, ju, and that's it. Let's continue with letter M. Okay, the sound for letter M is going to be Okay. Okay. M, A, ma. M, A, ma. M, M. M, M. M, I, mi. M, O, mo. M, U, mu. M, U, mu. Bien. Now we have letter N. The sound for letter N is going to be Okay. Okay. So we have N, Anna, N, Anna, N, 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 ini, N, ono, N, unu, N, unu. Okay. Now we have letter N. Very similar to letter N, but it has a little. This is letter N, and the sound is ni. Let's do it. N, Anya, N, Anya, N, Enye, N, Enye, N, ini, N, ini, N, ono, N, ono. Enye, unyu. Enye, unyu. Okay. Now we have letter P. And the sound for letter P is going to be P. Okay. So we have P, A, pa. P, E, P. P, I, pi. P, I, pi. P, O, po. P, O, po. P, U, pu. P, Muy bien. Okay, now we have the letter Q. In Spanish, the sound for Q is Okay, and in Spanish, Q only has two. We need to learn que and ki. And we need to add a U in the middle all the time. If we don't add it, it doesn't make sense. We cannot read it in Spanish, okay? So we need to remember that Q-U-E, que, Q-U-E, que, Q-U-I, ki, Q-U-I, ki, Q-U-E, que, Q-U-I, ki, Q-U-E, que, Q-U-I, ki. Okay, don't forget it. Let's continue with letter R. Okay, the sound for R is going to be Okay, so we have R, A, ra, R, E, re, R, I, ri, R, O, do, R, U, ru, R, U, ru. Okay, it doesn't sound as L. It's different, so we need to practice. Okay, and now we have double R in Spanish. What's the name for this letter? R. R. Whenever we see it, and the sound for this letter is going to be R, A, ra, R, E, re, R, I, ri, R, O, ro, R, U, ru, R, U, ru, and that's it. Let's continue with letter S. The sound for letter S is S. Okay, muy bien. So we have S asa, S asa, S S, S isi, S oso, S usu, S usu, and that's it. Okay, let's continue with letter T. Letter T. The sound for letter T is going to be muy bien. So if we have T A ta, T E T, T I T, T I T, T O to, T O to, T U tu, T U tu. Muy bien. Let's continue now with letter V. The sound for letter V is going to be the same as letter P. So it's going to sound like b b b b. So if we have V A ba, V E B, V I B, V O bo, V U bu, V U bu, and that's it. And that's it. Muy bien. Let's continue now with letter W. It sounds like an ooh, like an ooh. And we only have 3 combinations. It's going to be wa, we, and we. Okay, let's do it. W A wa, W A wa, W E we, W E we, W E we, W E we. Okay, and that's it. And that's it. Okay. Now let's continue with letter J. Letter J is going to sound as J, the same as letter H. Both are going to have the same sound. So if we have J A ja, J E J, J I G, J O jo, J U ju, J U ju, and that's it. And finally we have letter theta. Letter theta. Letter theta is going to sound as sound for theater, like a TH sound. Okay? So let's do it. Theta asa, theta asa, theta S, theta S, theta iti, theta oso, theta usu, theta usu.
And then you check next video for the other syllables combinations.